A mother's love knows no limits. Even when faced with unimaginable adversity and pain, these mother cats fought through every struggle to protect their hungry kittens, showing resilience and love like no other. In our first story, it was a regular day of feeding stray cats in the neighborhood. Just as the team was about to head back, the sound of little footsteps caught their attention. A group of children came running toward them, holding a tiny kitten in their hands. The kitten looked tired and scared, letting out a weak, barely there meow. The team asked the kids if they knew where the kitten's mother was, but the children shrugged, explaining that they had just found it wandering alone. The kitten looked so hungry that the team couldn't ignore it. Just then, a friendly neighbor named Auntie noticed the kitten and offered to help. She thought her cat might be able to nurse the hungry kitten, so the team passed the kitten to her with a sigh of relief. Yet something still tugged at their hearts. If there was one lost kitten, maybe more were nearby, and possibly a mother cat in need of help. Determined to find out, the team decided to search the area thoroughly. They split up, calling out softly and peeking into bushes, under cars, and around corners, hoping to find any other kittens or clues about the mother cat. Deep down, they sensed that the mother cat could be nearby, maybe hurt and unable to care for her young. But finding her might be like trying to find a needle in a haystack. After a while, they finally spotted her. Lying on the roadside, she was still and quiet with two tiny kittens cuddled close to her. The sight was heartbreaking. The mother cat looked weak and hurt, with her tongue hanging out, likely hit by a car. Her two kittens huddled beside her, looking just as lost and helpless as the first one. With great care, the team gently picked up the mother cat and her two kittens and placed the mother cat in a cage to get her care. They immediately took the injured mother cat to a vet for treatment, hoping to give her some relief and comfort. Meanwhile, they brought the two kittens back to Auntie's house, hoping her cat could feed them as well. Auntie kindly took them in, and her cat, curious and nurturing, began sniffing and gently nudging the kittens as though they were her own, like a mother hen with her chicks. As the team stood considering what had happened, a neighbor joined the conversation. He believed that the mother cat might have abandoned the kittens, perhaps thinking they were old enough to survive on their own. His words hit hard. Could it be true? Had the mother cat really left her kittens behind? Or had something terrible happened that left her with no other choice? The team decided that the search wasn't over. They checked the area again, hoping there might be even more kittens hiding nearby. After what felt like a long time of searching, they finally found another kitten hidden in the bushes. It was thin, dirty, and extremely tired. It looked exhausted and very hungry. After all that, just as they thought their search was complete, a faint meow reached their ears. They followed the sound and discovered not one, but two more kittens, both hungry and frightened, just like the others. With three more little ones in their arms, the team headed back to Auntie's house. They also collected the first three kittens they had left with her, reuniting all the kittens from the litter. But how would they get enough to eat? Would Auntie's cat be able to feed all these hungry kittens? To feed the kittens, one team member brought some formula milk, which the kittens eagerly drank. They were incredibly hungry, as if they hadn't eaten for days. Watching them fill their tiny bellies, safe and cozy together, filled the team with relief and joy. At last, these little ones were in safe hands, no longer left out in the cold and alone. But what about their mother? Meanwhile, the mother cat was receiving the best possible care at the vet. Her temperature was carefully managed, and with a mild dose of medicine, she began to regain her strength. Given a warm, quiet space to rest, she slowly relaxed, surrounded by comfort and safety. Each day, her condition improved. Her eyes grew brighter, and she began to move with more ease. The dedicated care she received worked wonders, speeding up her recovery and bringing her closer to full health. Soon, she was almost fully healed, ready to be reunited with her precious kittens who had been waiting patiently for her. But just as the reunion seemed within reach, something unexpected happened. Would the family finally be together, or would they face another challenge? The answer was yet to unfold. The day finally arrived for the mother cat to be moved to a new home where she could continue recovering in a calm environment. Day by day, she grew stronger, her once dull eyes now gleaming with life. She often made soft, longing sounds, almost as if she wanted to know if her kittens were safe, not knowing they were nearby, alive and well. It seemed she might be worried for them, still unsure if they had survived. Once the vet confirmed she was strong enough, the much-awaited reunion took place. When she saw her kittens, Her eyes softened, and she let out a soft meow full of relief and love. The kittens ran to her, chirping loudly as they cuddled against her, as if they too knew they were finally safe. After all they had been through, the mother cat and her kittens were safe and together. The journey had been one filled with worry, hope, and endless searching. But seeing the little family reunited made every effort worth it. As the kittens curled up next to their mother, the team knew they had helped bring a bit of light into these animals' lives and, in return, had found a lot of joy in the process. In our next story, in a quiet neighborhood, a heartbreaking sight emerged. A mother cat, known for her strength and resilience, was suffering. She had an iron hoop tightly wrapped around her neck. Despite the unbearable pain and discomfort, she continued to care for her kittens, but running away each time someone tried to help. The hoop made it difficult for her to swallow and even walk. It seemed she had gotten stuck while searching for food, or worse, someone may have cruelly placed the hoop around her neck. Time was running out for this brave cat if she and her kittens were to survive. A concerned team approached to help, setting out a cage with food inside, hoping she would be drawn into the cage, where she would be trapped and they could help her. They successfully captured the mother, who was lured in by the food, and she hungrily ate. Suddenly, the cage slammed shut and the mother cat became aggressive and scared. The cat's heart must have been breaking, as she now wouldn't be able to comfort her kittens and feed them. Her cries echoed through the air, a painful reminder of her love for her little ones and fear for herself. As the team worked to remove the hoop, the mother became more fearful and frantic. Despite her efforts, she couldn't free herself, and it was heartbreaking to watch her fight, knowing she just needed help. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the hoop was removed. Relief washed over the mother as she was finally free from the painful constraint. She could breathe again, eat without agony, and most importantly, care for her kittens without struggle. The brave cat was rushed to the safe unit, where she would receive the care she so desperately needed. After weeks of suffering, she was able to heal. The pain was gone, and she could now watch over her 6 kittens in peace. As the days passed, the mother cat regained her strength. She began to nurse her kittens, meowing softly as they cuddled close to her. It was a beautiful sight. Her family reunited, safe and sound. The kittens, who had endured so much, were finally able to feel comfort and warmth. And the mother, once broken by hardship, could now offer them the love she had always wanted to give. The mother cat's journey is a reminder of the power of love and resilience. Even in the darkest times, she fought to protect her kittens. With her family safe, her pain gone, and her strength restored, she can live the peaceful life she deserves. In the face of pain and adversity, these brave mother cats never wavered in their determination to protect their hungry kittens. Their strength and love proved that even in the hardest times, a mother's heart knows no bounds. Let's continue to make the world a kinder place, one small act at a time.